Okay, I wanted to give a quick little summary of what I worked on on this session. I removed a couple of the science labs because I think we were a little bit overloaded. I also cleaned up the steel processing down here using some long arms. I'm putting it onto this far conveyor belt that goes into these chests so we can at least start making steel and storing it. I also have some pipes being made up here. Nothing really crazy, just something I needed for looking at oil processing, which I started. I also created this walkway to speed it up because I believe when we start working on the main bus, we're going to want to do it over where the copper and iron area is. So something to take a look into, at least for that period of time, will be something like that. So I created this walkway to move a little quicker between everything. So when you go up here, I also created a place for making stone. This allows us to have, not necessarily stone for bricks, that's allowed me to make this walkway. It's all being stored in these chests. I also have some of the more steel furnaces being made up as well. In fact, I'm actually going to dump a little bit more steel into this because steel furnaces will produce a lot quicker for us. So I made some new areas right here where there's some rock being mined, as well as another line of coal coming up from another area up north over here. The last thing I worked on to try to get some experimentation is I went and grabbed an oil patch and I dropped a pump jack down, which feeds oil into this oil refinery, which then outputs petroleum. I believe it's light oil and heavy oil. And I'm using the petroleum to make plastic because I believe that's the next step for red circuits. And then I'm using this light oil right here and heavy oil to make basically light and heavy fuel, like solid fuel. So, or actually just make solid fuel in general, I think. But I don't really think this is an ideal. I was just kind of practicing, trying to figure out what everything does. These are chemical plants. If you look at these, you can actually pick something for assembling just like you could before. So same idea like you can for the assemblers and stuff. So anyways, this was this update for this session, and I will talk to you all later.